What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Where the Locals Skate. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And of course, here with me always, we have one of the Couch Boys today.
What's up, everybody?
David Peralta. And now let's introduce our guest this week. We have Victor Brooks in the house today.
What's up?
Dude, thank you for coming down. Really appreciate that.
Anytime.
Dude, we've been trying to get you in the studio for a while, but, you know.
Not only that, he's been requested multiple times.
He's been requested on a few episodes. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, it's all good. Let everybody know what city you're repping.
I was born in West Covina.
West Covina?
West Covina, right next to the skate park.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Queen of the Valley.
Yeah.
All right. And are you goofy or regular?
Goofy.
Goofy foot. All right. How did you start skating?
Honestly, what got me into skating was the Xgames.
Okay.
I happened to see Tony Hawk do the first 900.
Okay.
I had no clue what that was, and I got hyped on it. And then after that, finding out my cousin skated, and I just started riding around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember how you got your first skateboard?
My cousin gave me one. Yeah.
Oh.
He gave me it was a Zero mini logo, like the mini skull logo.
Okay.
With independent wheels. Independent wheels.
Independent
Independent trucks,
Uh-huh.
pig wheels, and Black Panther bearings.
Oh, Black
okay.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Sick setup.
Yeah, it was already messed up, no tail, no nose. It was just flat.
It was just flat?
Yeah,
It was already boxed out.
Hey, but
yeah, it was run down
dude,
already.
we all got to start. So my first board was a Frankenstein. It was all different parts put together. But when I finally got to go to the skate shop, that's a big deal. But dude, shout out to your cousin for hooking you up, dude. Yeah.
Shout out to Joseph.
Joseph. All right.
Oh,
All right.
Joe.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, is your cousin still skating? Then now you said Joe.
Yeah.
All right. And so after that, you were that was it. You were hooked.
Yeah, I was hooked. What really got me into skating was I moved to LA. I forget what year. It was 2004 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
And my whole block skated. So my neighbors, everybody
Okay.
skated. So my dad was friends with one of the neighbors growing up, and she had a kid that skated, so he made me be friends with him, and that's how I actually really got on the board and started skating fully. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because when your cousin first gave it to you, were you trying to do the tricks already, ollies, or just using it for fun?
Yeah, I was just using it here and there for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
Wasn't
thing.
trying to didn't even know what a kickflip was.
Right.
I don't know what an ollie was. I was just trying to.
At that
ride
point,
around.
it was like a toy.
Yeah, it was a toy.
Yeah. All right, dude. So then you see your whole block skating, and now are they kick flipping? Are they ollieing and stuff like that?
2 of them knew how to ollie, and which was weird because they knew how to ollie. I knew how to ollie somewhat. I knew the motion of it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get it up there, but the one thing that I had that came naturally was shove-its. I knew how to
Toss the board.
just toss it and land
Yeah.
on it. Not in motion, just
Mhm.
just stationary.
That's so cool.
So
Yeah.
I think that got me more hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was to when you got a new deck, you can do it on the carpet, and once you get that little flick motion, and then you could take it out to the with the wheels. That kind of helped me out a little bit. Carpet skating.
I couldn't do it. We lived in the second floor.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
apartments.
yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to do the crack skating where you just put your wheels in between the crack
Mm-hmm.
and you would just practice your ollies and your kickflips like that, or the fence too.
Yeah, holding the fence. I remember that's how I learned my kickflips. I'd be
Yeah,
trying to stay
dude.
far away so I don't kick hit the wall or the fence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing here, man. Kick flips were a lot easier. If you just put your hands down onto something, hold onto a fence, and then you start learning the motion and the kick, and then pretty soon you don't have to hold on no more.
Yeah. But I learned my first kickflip without grip tape.
Without
What?
grip tape?
Yeah. I would try so hard. One of my friends growing up, he had kickflips. He was the only one out of, I think it was 7 of us that had kickflips, and this guy, I think his name was Lalo. It's just crazy. Because I came across him randomly because he lived across the street from my elementary school I went to, and he saw me skating one time and he gave me a brand new element board, and no grit tape. I couldn't afford grit tape or anything like that. Parents didn't want to take me to the skate shop, so I just, it was better than the board I had, so I just put the board on, and it was just easy to get that motion of kick flips.
Wow, because your foot just slid.
Yeah. Wow. So I got used to doing it like that. So you put the trucks
and wheels on a board with no grip?
Yeah, I just skated it like that. Wow. Which was scary too, because if I happened to pass by like anything like puddles and my foot got on that, the board was like slippery. So,
right. There was actually a kid not too long ago I saw at the skate park that had his board with no grip tape, and I was tripping. I'm like, and I tried it. I'm like, can I try that? And I was like, dude, there's no way. Like, you're nuts.
Yeah, if your shoes are dusty, you're gonna slip. If it's wet, it's gonna be even worse.
But dang, man. So did you ever put grip on that board, or was it always just a non-grip board?
I did, but when I put grip on it, it was already too late. Like, it was kind of chipped already and just ran down.
Over the bolts, or did you take it apart?
I think I took it apart.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never done over the bolts.
Never.
Nah.
I've seen a few people do that. I'm like,
some people do. Yeah. I've heard about it, but
Or they have those like remember those weird bolts, the rocket ones? Like they didn't have the screwdriver bit, and they looked like you would nail them in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember people used to put their grip tape over the bolts on those.
That or
those are, I can't remember. You only needed one tool for that because they were like hammer-ins.
They had some. I remember one. It was kind of like a ninja star. Like you would screw it in, and then it would kind of like cut into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like kind of similar like to that, but it was like Phillips, but it would cut in and it would be like bolted on.
I think I remember those.
That's nuts, man. Dude, that's so cool, dude. But yeah, and how old were you around this time when you're learning to ollie and kick flip?
What? I don't even know.
You don't even know?
2006 was the year that I actually started.
Were you playing like Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
At that time, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, when it first came out, I remember my dad being mad at me because when Toys R Us was still around, it was a choice: either get Tekken 3 or Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and they both came out like around the same time.
Okay.
And I remember I got Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and my dad was trying to persuade me to get Tekken because like we always play.
He wanted to play
because he wanted to play it too. So and we had 1, 2, so it was like the new one. We had to get it, and he ended up getting it anyway. So we had Tekken 3 and Tony Hawk.
Yeah, because he was trying. Come on, get this one, and you're like, nope, I want this one, and he goes, darn it, now I gotta spend double the money because I want this one too. But that's cool. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater was yeah,
that's what really got me in. And the cool thing was the fact that I knew nothing about skate videos. Like, I guess this is going back before like skating with all the kids.
Okay.
Nothing about skate videos, so when you get the secret tapes and you actually get to see people like skating, part. That was like my introduction like for skate videos.
So you had it for PlayStation then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had it for Nintendo, and on Nintendo you didn't have that option to see the videos because it was still 64-bit. You couldn't put video onto Nintendo.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so on Nintendo 64 you couldn't see the skate videos. It would just be like
the PlayStation animation. I remember the little CD discs were like black, right, or something. They weren't even like. I was like, what? These things have games on them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but dude, spend hours playing that darn game. But how cool is that's what introduced you to videos?
Yeah, and then when I started skating with all the kids, one of them, his cousin skated. Yeah, so he had videos. Like my first skate video I ever watched was Misled Youth, the Zero video.
Zero?
Yeah, so that was like, oh damn, like I gotta. I gotta skate like this. Yeah. I gotta jump down some stairs. Like,
hit some rails.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like we had a 2-stair. We were always skating the 2-stair. We went to a 4-stair, like just slowly trying to get higher and higher. But it was just like ollie, not doing anything crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, sending it was what it was about back then. I don't know what it was, man. It was just, you see the videos, what they're doing, you're like, I gotta send myself off these downstairs too.
I think that's still a big part in skating when you're learning to skate. You know, as a youngster, you're always like, I'm gonna jump down the biggest thing.
Especially like loading docks, right? You guys used to. I never liked loading docks, but you guys, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't do stuff like that now. Like I need to know like there's a gap.
Yeah.
If I'm just jumping off something, it like throws me off. You know.
Yeah, I like it, and even like something like even an obstacle, like if they put like a trash can on the second step or third step, like that even helped me ollie better because I'm not just scraping my tail, you know, and just trying to go. Now I'm actually making the board do the perfect ollie. So now it's like, oh, now it's actually under my feet properly instead of, you know, you're just scraping your tail and just kind of launching.
Yeah, because even at that, you might go too slow, you know, so you're taking this impact and now you're not rolling away because you don't have no momentum.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Me and Listo actually just got into that conversation earlier because I was telling Listo, I was like, I don't know how you like skating like short stairs where it's just more impact compared to where I like longer stairs because you have to go faster and you go out further. So it's I feel like it's less of an impact.
I like skating. Like I agree with Listo. I'd rather skate something more of a drop than length because you still got to go fast.
Yeah.
You know, because the impact, you know, it's gonna stop you. But I like knowing that I can control my speed too, where it's like I don't have to like really skate fast just to like gap this length. You know, like I can go fast enough where it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna gap it, but I'll still have like momentum to roll away smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's a good example.
Yeah.
Like LA High, like when I used to skate the 4 when I started, I didn't like skating that 4 just for the fact that like
It was so long.
Yeah, and then as a kid too, you know, so it's like I really gotta push, you know, to make it.
That's that 4 with that famous rail in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it used to be. Yeah.
Wow.
I just saw a clip of it recently, so I'm wondering if they put it back again because I know they taken it out and put it back a couple times, right?
The last time, at least that I seen that they put it back, was a couple years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. But it was small. It was smaller than the original.
Okay.
But yeah, someone had a recent clip with that, but I think it's old.
Old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Is that like the old famous rail that's like off of the one that you guys are talking about? What school was it at?
It's at LA High.
Oh, okay.
It's like it has the brick banks in the front, and then it has the super steep bank. The Spanky likes to skate on the inside, and then it's just like this it's like this angled weird rail by like a pillar almost. I know Chris Troy does like crook 270 out on backside 270 out on it. Or no, he does front board backside 270 out or board side.
Say Justin Eldridge, was it switch flip switch like salad, front salad?
Fuck.
Okay.
Was that switch? He's goofy. I don't remember. Man,
Some of these clips are so old they're hard to remember.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm picturing like I think Jeremy Ray's skated it as well. If it's the same rail that I'm thinking of, is that the one they put back just for like maybe iDabble or somebody went or who?
It was Keen Ramps.
Keen Ramps kind of put it back for a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was them.
I remember it being back for a quick second.
Yeah, and then they got the blue ledges right there in the back, don't they?
Yeah.
All right.
The Rob and Big ledge. That's what I used to call it.
Rob and Big, dude, I was a big fan of that too.
I kind of want to go there to skate those right now.
I don't know if they're knobbed or not. I know they're super rounded though. Even back then it was
They're rounded. I was gonna say I got tools.
Yeah.
If they're knobbed.
Yeah. What would be once you started getting into the was Zero one of your favorite videos or what were one of your favorite videos back then? Once you started knowing like, dang, these things are actually I can watch this stuff.
I used to run the second video I watched was the DC video, so I used to run that a lot, and then In Bloom became my favorite video.
In Bloom.
Yeah, I used to like. It sounds weird saying that. I used to rewind that tape back a lot.
Oh yeah, rewind.
Yeah, I used to rewind it back.
If those that don't know, there was actually a rewind button to use.
That and Yeah Right was just a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Bloom too, like it for some reason it just held like something in your heart that you had to watch it sometimes.
Yeah, it's because everybody in there was like that new like up and comer, you know, because what it was, Chris Cole, P Rod, Mike Taylor,
Yeah.
Evan Hernandez, and Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think wasn't Alex Gall in it? Or am I thinking First Love?
That could be First Love, yeah, because I think it was only them, because those were like the young people at the time, yeah.
Yeah, they were just sprouting, right? Is that what it's called, in bloom?
No,
Oh,
Tony.
yeah, that could be.
I think Tony Trujillo had a part in it too.
Oh yeah, Tony T. Yeah,
Tony
I forgot
T
about
had
him.
a part in, because that's one of my favorite Tony T parts.
Yeah, he was flying in that one.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. What about favorite team? Who was your favorite team
Back then?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like you said once you saw Yeah Right, it was pretty much a game changer, and like for me, like it was Midik Madi and like Sorry. Those were like pretty much game changers. When I came back to skating, I was like, oh my god, that's why I'm rocking the shirt today. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, you gotta represent.
Yeah, represent the S, man. That's cool. And dude,
At knees.
yeah, shout out to girls.
Soltec.
Soltec, right?
Soltec.
Yeah, I like Soltec. The whole umbrella, man. I've always been a big fan of Americas and of course S, man.
And then they got it's America, Etny, S, and I think that's the 3 that they run, right?
For shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's so cool. And they send you shoes, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Man. That's why I put some boxes back here. I got an S board up. You know, got to represent for them.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Who was the local skate shop back then?
Starting off, like my first skate shop was, I don't even know the name of it. It was in a swap meet.
The swap meet?
Yeah, I used to go and buy shorties a lot over there. But once I found the actual skate shop, Extreme.
Extreme?
Yeah, we used to go to Extreme in Culver City. It's not there anymore, but
yeah,
it was, man, it was like Toys R Us, but for skateboarding, you know, like they had a big board wall and shoes, just everything.
Yeah.
I didn't have to buy anything. I could just be in there, just
Wow.
walk
just
around.
hanging out.
Yeah.
It was like a real life CCS. You just sit
That's
there
about to
and in
say
your
the
head
same
circling
thing.
what you want.
Yeah.
In your mind, you're like, that was cool. These trucks with that board over there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Back when they sold blanks and
Yeah.
shove-its.
Oh, the shove-it
Those-
boards were good, dude.
It was crazy when those things became popular, man. Yeah. It was just because I think it all started because the pros started rocking those because the companies were like, dude, it's cheaper to give them the blanks instead of giving them all the
graphic decks.
graphic decks, and then it backfired. Now all the kids wanted the blanks, you know. So it's just like, oops. But dude, those are the days, man. You could sticker it up the way you wanted and not worry about covering any cool graphic up.
Mm-hmm.
But man, those are the days. Yeah. So what about nowadays? Who's the skate shop now?
I go to Inner City Deck Supply.
Inner City?
Inner City Skate Shop. Yeah.
Okay. Where's that at?
In Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln Heights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great shop, dude.
Yeah.
If you go there, you'd find a lot. You'd probably walk out with half the store. They'd have a lot of stuff you like.
Yeah, they just got into a new location a year ago.
Okay.
Now, I believe. Yeah. It's really nice. Yeah.
We've been stopping by there almost every weekend. We go out on the skate session with the squad. We stop there because we always need something, and we're always hoping to run into Steve.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's either Steve or if Adrian's there.
I think we always we always run into Adrian.
Mm.
Yeah, but we go there. We pick up a lot of stuff from them.
Yeah, it's nice. It's welcoming.
Yeah.
you know?
That's cool.
Like you go in there, they have like the couch right there. You can watch skate videos.
That's cool. Yeah, because I mean, skate shops are usually those are the best ones, man. When you feel welcome there, when they don't feel like you're being pressured to buy something, you're just kind of in there kicking it, see what they got, you know, see what kind of product they're holding on to.
Well,
And like you said, if it's good stuff, you know, I'll probably purchase something to support, you know.
dude, I can't go in there without walking out with something.
Yeah.
Every I'll find a hat. Like they have a good hat selection, good sunglasses selection.
I'm going over there after this.
The board.
okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about the board wall too. They have one of the biggest board walls I've seen in a couple skate shops.
Yeah, actually, I feel like now, if it's not like a shop in a mall, I feel like a lot of companies or a lot of shops aren't carrying too much, you know? Like, they'll carry bits and pieces of, like, different companies, but not, like, you won't find everybody's pro board like in certain companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times, like right now, like I want to try out that little Skate Mafia, the mini.
I know I want one.
I want one, dude. Just to have one now, and I've been seeing a couple of friends having them, and they're like look like they're having fun, you know. So I'm like, and I'm I actually try to purchase one from the website, but it won't let me let me choose like a shipping method for some reason. I'm like, what's going on? Maybe the boards are. It doesn't say sold out, but it's like I got it in a basket. I'm trying to purchase. It's like, oh, something went wrong. Like, okay, yeah, you need a shipping method. Well, let me choose something, like, you know. But yeah, I want to try one of those.
Just put it in person. Go to the warehouse and pick it up.
Yeah. So, and speaking of, going from the mini board to the George Cadillac DeVille 10.5 board recently, you made that cool little clip with Peralta here.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. even my grandma, I didn't even know, like, because I post, of course, on Instagram. I posted on TikTok too.
Yeah.
My grandma, I went to go visit her, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, I saw your video. You're skating like the big board," and your friend was like, "Oh, like."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait, what? How'd you see that?"
That is funny.
Yeah, it was super random.
Oh, you know what I was thinking about the other day when I was watching that clip. You know how they have that one cat that goes, "Huh?"
Oh, yeah.
And it would have been funny to put that in.
Yeah, that would have been a good voiceover.
Dude,
oh,
yeah,
man.
That was fun to watch how you the process of you making the video too, was sitting there with them, but yeah, man, that was fun.
It was a fun edit.
But I like the fact that she saw it, and however she found it on YouTube or whatever. But like my friend Ruben, he showed his grandma his episode of Where the Locals Sk8, and she was like, Richard has his own TV show, like, because it's on TV, right? And it's like, no, it's like on YouTube, and she's like, oh wow, it's really nice, but they don't understand it, like, almost anybody could do one of these things, but
yeah,
but when you see it on an actual TV, they're like, wait, he's got his own show.
And then the time and effort to get everything going, and then quality wise too, yeah, it makes it more legit.
Yeah, but dude, especially because it took a minute to make that little edit, but the talking parts, the back and forth and everything was fun. It just, I liked it, man. It was like, oh, what is that? I wear right a size 8. So if you guys out there haven't seen the clip, go check it out. Yeah, it's fun, man. What about local skate park? Did you go to West Covina? Is that the spot?
Not in the beginning. My first skate park was it was Culver City, but it was like a cookie cutter, like metal ramp. Like all I had was a metal ramp, a little flat bar, a pyramid, and another metal ramp. But it was on asphalt, so it was weird. So it's like I couldn't drop in at the time, but there was a part that had a roll in, so I'll roll in, and all of a sudden I'm going fast, and then I'm losing momentum because it's like
asphalty,
super bad.
It's kind of like how Bassett was when you wouldn't skate the mini ramp.
Yeah, like that. But the asphalt was worse.
Yeah,
and then Venice Old Park before they got that big one.
Okay, yeah. Venice Old Park. So
the little one with the rail and the mani pad.
It's just got that little and it looks like a sculpture that's like a
curved ledge.
Yeah. And then they got the mani pad. Well, it's a pretty big mani pad if you skated like a mani pad.
Yeah, it should just ollie up it and ollie off. Yeah, no manuals yet.
Wow, dude. And when were you skating more street then at the time as a kid? Were you always in the streets more than the skate park?
Yeah, because there wasn't a lot of skate parks back then.
Okay. So you grew up in the era where there wasn't too many spots.
Too many parks.
Yeah, there were spots.
I got lucky enough that I lived around the corner from LA High, so that was like the skate park. It's like basically was because I would see. Remember, I used to see so many pros, pros or even if not pros, just a lot of good skaters, so going there, I would get hyped.
That's so
just
cool.
Watching everybody do like crazy things, even if it was just like a 5-0 like in the front. It's just like, oh man, this guy like 5-0 this ledge. Not even like all in because you can kind of wall bash up, like slappy it. Yeah, so it was cool seeing all that and people's houses.
People's houses.
I found
yeah.
going on the way, I found a 3-stair. I'm gonna go back and tell the friends like, hey, I found this 3-stair. You know,
somebody's house.
Yeah, skated until I get kicked out.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilty as well. Like one of the clips I got was up the street, and we're skating 2 people's driveways because you just jump from one driveway to the next. And that old lady would throw rocks on her driveway because she didn't want to skate in her driveway, but we would just go sweep her driveway. I thought it was a good deed.
Hey, you know? Hey, secretly she was like, my plan worked. I got these kids to sweep it.
Wow. She was afraid we'll get hurt.
Sue.
Yeah.
Get hurt and sue.
That, and my friend was on her roof trying to get the great angle.
Yeah.
So
that makes
probably
sense. Yeah.
didn't really work out in our best favor, but yeah. So, but yeah, that's why the clip is from a different angle, because he didn't want to get on the roof again. But yeah, the first angle you see me not make it, where I actually tumble down the wall. Yeah, that one he was on the roof, and then I had to go back another time and get the trick. But first try though, because I had a white shirt on, I wasn't gonna get dirty that day.
That's always a good feeling. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, if you got a white shirt on,
you're like, yeah. You gotta be good at you gotta be precise.
I don't know. I take pride in like going out looking all fresh and then coming back all just dirty. Like I feel like I just went to war.
Yeah, if you work for it, yeah, it's cool too. But it's also nice that sometimes you can just go and get it done.
Leave all fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
take 2 falls.
I don't mind getting like sweaty and all that as long as I bring extra clothes. Because I don't want to get back into my car all dirty and you know what I mean. Like I'd have to have like a towel or something.
No, I used to do that. I don't do that anymore.
No?
Like bring an extra shirt.
Yeah. Well, you're probably landing everything now.
No, even at that, like getting sweaty and
sweaty.
I think I just got to a point where like I don't want to carry too much with me.
Too much stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, people like nowadays, like I've done it before, where you show up to the park with a new board, you got all your stuff, a backpack, and it's like I got my cooler. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot, But dude, that's so cool, dude. Back in the days.
And trying to compact everything too from carrying so much stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like then I started getting to this thing where I started buying fancy backpacks with compartments, and I'm like, cool, compartment for my this stuff, that stuff, this stuff, and I'm just like, that's too much.
Yeah, even the little like folding chair, that has like the cooler. I used to love bringing that to the park, and now it's like I don't even want to bring it because now I got my board, or if I'm riding my board, I got my backpack. Then I got that. Then I got whatever I was gonna put in there, like it's in a bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they start to get heavy too.
Yeah.
And then if you're like on a session, you're trying to climb a fence, you're like, damn, I feel like I'm in the army.
Oh yeah, streetwise, yeah, I ain't trying to do that.
No jumping fences for me no more. Who was the skate crew you were skating with?
I guess like the only skate crew, at least if I want to call it a crew, back then that I actually had was, we called it One Up, like a One Up skate team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was like, I think it started like in 2007. It was a lot of us.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was like me, this guy Sean, rest in peace, Nikel, Brian, Mario, Raul, Chris, Armando. Can't forget Armando. Oh man, it was. I think I'm missing. Oh, Gavino. This guy Gavino. Call him Mini Malto. He looked like Sean Malto. Yeah, I think everybody has a friend that looks like Sean Malto. But yeah, it was all of us. It was a cool little crew. It was like people from Mid City, from East LA, North Hollywood. So we'd always like meet up at a certain point and then take the bus and train to like every spot and just go skate.
Cool. That's cool. So you're the type that you would take a bus and trains just to get places.
Oh yeah. Well, back then, I wasn't driving yet.
Okay.
Still in school.
Man. But LA, I mean, you're kind of close to a lot of the spots, right? Like you were able to get to them.
Yeah, I mean, even if not, like we would take the 2 hours on a bus just to get to the spot. Like we met up, like coming from LA, we would take the bus all the way to like Simi Valley, just to skate a spot. Take us like 2 hours and then skate what we do all over there, and then everybody be tired and take the bus back.
It's hardcore, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Did you ever have this happen to you? You were so tired from skating the whole day, you fall asleep on the bus, and you wake up like 10,000 stops away from where you were supposed to get off.
Not too many stops, but yeah. I have like there's points where I'm awake, and then all of a sudden I'm getting closer to home, and then I'm tired now. Like knowing that I'm home, like close to home, I'm tired, and then I'm over here fighting for it, and then I knock out, and when I wake up, I'm like 6 lights away.
Yeah.
So.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah. So now I gotta skate all the way back because I don't know what time. Since it's late too, I don't know what time the bus is gonna come. So I'm skating
backwards.
All the way home. Yeah.
Dude, I had that happen to me one time when I blew my ankle out. I took the bus back from downtown LA, blown out ankle, fell asleep. I was all the way by Nogales, and I was like, damn.
I think one of my worst bus trips was I woke up like 6 a.m. to meet up with some friends. Well, when I lived in West Covina, I was meeting up with some friends to film in like Echo Park-ish, like Silver Lake-ish. We met up at this spot. Oh, it's this that curve, like barrier ledge. After you land, you have to bomb the hill.
Yeah, the Baxter one.
Baxter, yeah.
Okay.
I remember going there. We're there early morning, warming up. I try to 50 it, like to warm up, like just like a slow, just get on the ledge.
Yeah.
And, I'm not warmed up, so like I did one of those like scary shifty ollies.
Yeah.
And I missed the edge, and the back wheel, I kind of heeled it, and I slipped. Fell on my tailbone.
Oh.
Ouch.
And then the only pole that's on the fence, I happened to hit my head on that pole. So it was just all bad. And I remember that happened. I couldn't walk anymore, and so my friend dropped me off at the bus stop, and then I had to take the bus all the way back from there back to West Covina.
That's a long ride too.
Yeah, and then so I'm just there like hurting, all bummed out. The day haven't even started yet.
I know.
Wow.
That sounds like my first trip ever to LA. First spot we hit is Library Gap. I ollie it, blow out my Achilles. The rest of the day I had to sit on my board and get pushed around the whole day.
Yeah. At least they didn't put you on the bus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even though it just sucks, like you get there for your first session of the day, you're hyped, and then all of a sudden you take yourself out on the first spot, and you're just like, well, really?
That happened to me snowboarding. I took a bunch of friends with me to snowboarding. I got these free tickets from Toyota. If you went and took your car in for a oil change, you get free mountain high lift tickets. And first run down the mountain, some guy ran into me, and then I hit my tailbone. I don't know where, on the snow, on his board or what. And he just kept going. He didn't stick around. He just took off. And I was injured for the rest of the day, man. And my friends were like, "Do you want to leave?" I'm like, "Nah, you guys have a good time. I'll grab a beer," and I just sat it out. Well, I tried to sit because my tailbone was jacked, but yeah, man, it was pretty bad.
At least you can ice it there.
Yeah, I know, right? Just plop it in the snow.
Just take a sit on the snow, or grab some snow and put it on your chair.
Just shove it in your pants. Just no, but man, that sucks when you get to a new spot, or you get to a spot, and like for example, I busted a board right when we got to a double set, the one in Uptown Whittier. And I didn't get to finish skating the whole day. We just got there. So, yeah, happens.
Yeah, that's the worst, though, too, is breaking the board. Yeah. And not having a backup.
Yeah.
Man. And it's new, too.
Yeah.
Like, a brand new board, and then you're at the spot. You break it either. The worst is on flat ground. You happen to just crack the tail or something, trying flat ground tricks. And then if jumping down a set, if you crack it in the middle or whatever, then you don't even want to skate anymore because you don't want to walk. You don't want to go home. You just still want to be around, at least ride around.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I had something like that happen to me, which turned me away from zero boards. I had bought a brand new James Brockman, showed up to Westco, and I go in for the kickflip first try, and I snap it right down the middle, and I was so bummed.
Dude, my whole thing, I think my bad luck of skateboards was a mystery. As much as I love the company, I remember the first time I got it, I was doing back heel on flat, like trying to learn them, and I remember like doing them, and the problem, when you do that, the rotation, you lean forward a lot, so you slip. I did that, and the board goes to the street, gets ran over.
Fuck.
I'm bummed. I get a new one. I'm skating off this drop at the at a park. Same thing happens. I slip, goes into a parking lot, not even the street this time. It gets ran over. So after that, I'm like, I'm not buying mystery boards anymore. I'm always getting them ran over.
I'm kind of like that with Crail Tap, because that's how I broke my finger. I set up a fresh Crail Tap, was going across the street just to go get a drink. I trip over the little bumpy pads on the sidewalk, and I break my pinky. And I was like, yeah, I'm never touching a Crail Tap board ever again.
That is, yeah. I guess that could happen.
It's equivalent to the whole red ply thing, that superstition, you know.
Is there a superstition with red ply? They don't use it?
People, you know, get hurt with red plies. That was the whole thing. Like they break something, or like you know, it's just bad luck.
There's some people out there that prefer like like the color of the, I guess, the dye, the top layer.
Well, yeah,
has to be like pink or whatever, you know. They say, oh, you know, the blue ones break a little easier, or whatever the case, you know. Like I've really never noticed a difference. If I could choose always a stain, I'd just like, send me green. It's all good.
The green ones look nice. Yeah,
that's because that's my favorite color anyway, and most of them are probably gonna be board hangers, so you don't even see the other side normally. But,
yeah, you normally don't see it unless you have like a grip like with a cutout, or you do the lines or something.
Or that clear grip tape.
Yeah, that too.
But if I'm using the clear, it's because like once I got a DJ board, and it had like, it was dope. It had like the city, like it was like nighttime on one side, like daytime on the other. So I was like, well, I had two graphics on it. I'm like, I'm just gonna get clear grip and put it on top. Now, granted, the clear grip isn't that great. It doesn't really last that long, but it still was pretty cool. Yeah. Visually
pleasing.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. It took a little getting used to, because you're used to black, you know. So it's like, you got used to it. Yeah. But who are you skating with nowadays?
Recently, I just been skating alone.
Alone?
Yeah. All right. Just whoever's at the park or wherever. Yeah.
You just head out to the park, and where the homies are there, they're there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I try to hit up a few people, but you know, nowadays everybody's busy doing their own thing, so sometimes I just don't hit up anybody. Plus, I don't skate as much anymore, so I feel like it's nice to zone out and just try to get things on point.
Yeah, I've been trying to make my day Saturday, because now, you know, I've been busy, and now I try to at least skate one day a week, which is Saturdays. You know, so like that's what I've been meeting up with these guys and hitting the parks. And last week got to go to La Habra for the first time in a long time. It was fun.
I was jealous.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I still haven't been there with the new park.
Yeah.
Oh, not La Habra.
No.
I was thinking La Brea.
La Brea? Yeah. Brea. Brea skate park.
La Habra's the little one with the little down box.
Yeah. With that like fun mellow bowl.
You got to get there before security gets there, because then he gets there at 11. So take note, everybody. Get there before that time, because he'll kick you out with no helmet. No helmet rule.
Yeah, I used to love going there. Like, Peralta and I, like, we would go there a lot.
Oh yeah. Dude, I think I spent 2016 till 2018 there every night.
Yeah. There was a time where it was like, if you didn't go one day, it was like you missed something. You know, something happened. You're like, what? Wait, what? That happened? Oh, man.
Yeah, it's one of those parks, like, you gotta know how to skate it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, because it's not as smooth as every other park, you know, because the ground is a little rougher. So I had to relearn all the transition pumps and stuff like that. My legs were killing me, but I didn't stop, man. I kept it pushing.
I think that's why I like that park. It made me feel like, even though I was still skating at a skate park, it gave it that street feel, because it still had that grittiness of like street skating.
Kind of like Hollenbeck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Besides, like, when you're actually grinding and everything, like, it's smooth, but floor-wise,
it's gritty.
Yeah, you don't want to go there with a new board.
Yeah, because it's not a, you know, nowadays they figured out the concrete that they like to mix and all that stuff, so it's nice and smooth. But back then, I think they were still learning, you know, because I mean, it's not the best built park for sure, because they could have utilized way more space out there. You know, some of the rails, even the down rails and all that stuff, are super low, like not really skatable to me. Some people hit them. I've always stayed away from it.
They had that cool little hubba though.
Yeah.
The hubba
that was like
cool.
the thing. Yeah,
The hubba was. I learned so many tricks on that hubba.
Yeah,
That's probably one of most people's favorite part. There is the hubba. If there's
You know what's crazy? The locals there never called it a hubba. They always called it the down box.
yeah,
It was like, every time you go, they're like, oh, you skating the down box? You skating the down box?
I was like, no, the hubba.
Yeah, I was like, cool. It's a cool little name for it, down box,
I mean, I don't know. It's just
The down ledge.
down ledge.
yeah.
I mean, I saw some people do
It's
some
higher,
crazy
it's
manning
higher
on
than
it.
it's not quite a jib, no. Because we were talking about that back in the day that we used to call the little ledge, like little curbs downstairs. We used to call them jibs. My friend thinks we saw it in a magazine once, and he was a magazine guy. So I was like, all right, well maybe. He's like, let's go skate this jib in the back because they had one at behind the Whittier police station. They had it was like a 7-stair to flat to 4-stair down, and we used to wax it up, and I used to be able to no slide the whole thing because you could just slap you onto it. It was so tiny. That it's like if they meant to put like a handrail down it and never did.
It's like, the funds can go to something else.
Yeah, but it was fun, and then they ended up chunking it up where you couldn't skate it no more. Yeah, they took like giant V cut.
Like they cut V shapes into it.
Yeah. So it's like, damn. That was fun though.
You know what ledges me and Lisa were talking about trying to bring back the other day? The 24 ledges.
Those would be fun. I used to love those.
Dude.
It was a love-hate thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the fact that you could skate there 24 hours and
Yeah.
and not get kicked out. Yeah.
That's
And then the lighting was always good, even at night there.
Yeah. Yeah, those things were nice.
And then they were long, so you could just grind for days. And they were both too long ledges, so you could just grind for days.
Yeah, outside and inside the ledge. Yeah.
That's cool. Did you ever get to skate like Chaffee High? Did you ever go to places like that? No? Yeah, that's back in the day stuff. That's when we were growing up.
I still haven't been there. I think some of the ledges are still skatable.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I took a trip there a few years back and we checked it out. It's still pretty skatable though. You can see they're all waxed still and stuff, but
They had
chunky.
a mani pad too there too, like a little stage, like a little tiny one. It was pretty cool.
Oh, it was me and Bada that went one time. We were out in there and we saw them, and then we found like a 7-star in the hallway right there.
Yeah, but dude, that's cool. And then what about the green ledges? Are those still skatable?
The ones at the park?
Yeah, one. Remember that one time when we all went to that baseball field with green ledges?
Oh yeah, I think that's still skatable.
That's still skatable.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, but it should be. I don't think
That place
there's
was
no
kinda
reason to
fun.
knob it. Basically,
Yeah,
it's just in the hood, like deep in the hood. So it's like you just gotta wear the right colors, or don't wear any of those colors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I didn't feel like I was in danger when I went there. I've only been there once, but we had a big group with us.
Yeah, I feel like the people there don't really mess with the skaters, but
But you never know.
Yeah, you never
If they
know.
see cameras and stuff, then they might want to come up. So
yeah, some
Be
people
careful.
some people are weird.
yeah.
I remember too when we went to like Harvard skate park, and I didn't think of it like that either, because you remember one time I was asking you about it and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
in
the
a
same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was like I wouldn't think of that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of skate parks, honestly, that are built, they're all built in the hood. It's just, like you'll go, like there's one by USC. I still haven't been there, but it's a nice park, and it's like in the middle of like the projects, but it's a nice skate plaza. Though.
Is that the one that VA's been skating? Of Vincent Alvarez? It looks like it's in the projects.
Oh no, not that one. See that one. See, it's the same thing. Yeah. Like that one's for sure in the projects, but the other one's like around this it's like you're basically in the center of like this gang's
Yeah.
spot. Yeah, so it's weird.
Yeah, like even Mayberry Park right here, the one that they built right here in Whittier, that one was, that park was sketchy when I was a kid. There was like, you weren't supposed to go there unless you knew somebody, so now it's a skate park, and I'm like, okay, well, they cleaned it up. It seems like once they get rid of the handball courts in any park.
I was gonna say La Puente Park used to be bad.
Yeah.
I feel like the only time I went there was on 4th of July.
Yeah, just for the fireworks show?
Yeah, just for that.
So the
I
park
would've-
we go to now is like all cleaned up really nice. It
Yeah.
used to be
back then it was pretty hood. Like
okay.
Like I would pass by, but I would never go chill there.
Yeah.
Skate parks make places better.
Yeah.
Build skate parks.
Yeah, build more skate parks.
Build more plazas.
Yeah. I do like more like of a plaza feel. What about you? Like, or do you like transition parks? It don't matter.
It needs every park needs a little of everything.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But I guess, I mean, the plazas are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Only because on the coping they usually use like that thin metal, you know, on the sides. Besides that, maybe the concrete they could change.
Yeah.
Like the red, I can't stand that red concrete because I feel like something about that. I think it's used to absorb like water more, like, better. But when it comes to slides, like it's
not the best.
It's not the best.
Is that like, would you consider La Puente the red, or is that more of like a?
I feel like I forgot the name of that company that builds those parks. I don't know if it's California.
It's Spawn Ranch.
Oh. Yeah, like how they did Rosemead and...
Yeah, you can tell which ones build what, because like the ones that build like El Sereno obviously built what they use.
They have color, yeah.
Right, and the ones that use the blue are different, company.
Oh no, it's the same. They just changed the color.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think California does like the coping and the ledges color, and then Spawn Ranch uses colored cement.
So I feel like they did like North Hollywood Skate Plaza.
Yeah.
Like they have this nice perfect ledge that's red.
Yeah.
I mean, you wax it good, it goes, but it
just
it's just something about it.
That's
I don't know.
Cool.
I don't like the vibe.
Yeah.
when did you start going to like what is it, the courthouse?
I think the first time I went there was in 07.
07?
Yeah. All the ledges were knobbed already, but there were some that were unknobbed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever you can get out of it to grind and slide.
That's cool.
We skated that. And they were painted red or like burgundy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't get to, of course, skate it in the prime time.
Yeah.
The manu pad was still there, but I wasn't all-in that high.
Not yet.
I was all-in off it, but I wasn't all-in on top of it.
Okay. Yeah, that came later on, huh?
I've seen Brooks blow my mind on that manu pad a couple times.
Dude, that thing is not easy to get onto, and you got some tricks on there, man, and it's fun to, because I've seen a couple of clips that they played a few too on the 9 Club, because they were watching like I guess they looked up some YouTube thing, like the best tricks that went down right there, and you had a few in there, and then of course Chris Roberts is trying to count his compared to how many Kelly Hart has. Of course he has to make it a little competition. But I was like, oh, I got my homies right there doing his manis, because I think it was maybe a Willie Dope thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot what year that was.
Yeah,
I think it was like 2019 or 2018 or something like that.
Yeah, Joey Wazinski's thing, right?
Yeah, or on that first one I did, I got third. Yeah, but that one I don't know, I was just having fun.
Yeah.
I remember it being really fun.
That's cool.
Because I practiced for that too, for that day. Yeah. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go there like almost every day, just skate the manu pad only. So all-in up, doing whatever up it is, just easy.
But that was the year we went with Bumtown. We were all sitting there and we were like, Brooks.
Yeah,
Brooks.
you guys had a sign. Yeah. I remember.
Dude, that's cool. Any dream trick that you want to go down on that thing still, or are you done with that thing?
I do, but
you do? Well, don't tell anybody, because we don't want people to go do it. Well, not that anybody can get up there that
easy.
Yeah, I definitely need to do something before it's gone. I mean, there's always talk. My friend was saying, I don't know if it's true. It's always something, but like sometime next year, it might be the last.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
I mean, don't quote me on it.
Yeah, because they were supposed to tear that thing down
years ago.
It's been talked about for a while now, and everybody just keeps going until one day they start working on that.
Yeah, he was saying that because he works at the library right there. He was saying they're supposed to make it into like a complex.
Yeah, I was hearing those gonna be like high-end condos or something like that.
Yeah, which
and the day I went, they were trying to maybe relocate some of the ledges or trying to rebuild or something, right? They wanted to take it to another spot, at least maybe some of the ledges, you know.
He was also saying that the stage they're gonna recreate that somewhere else, like because they want to still utilize it like for events and stuff like that. But
okay,
the ledges, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Plus, they have a good teriyaki spot right across the street. I would love to keep going there just for that spot.
Yeah,
I like the little the little what is it, this board slide curb that where you park at down the street. It was cool.
Oh, right across the street from it, like that white one, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
But I've seen Mike York who's been skating it, and Brett what's his name, Subi?
Brett Sube.
Yeah, and they be skating, and I guess somebody keeps trying to skate stop it. They keep putting like concrete like on it, like pouring like concrete, and they're just chipping it off and redoing it.
Oh, it's like what they used to do to. Did you ever skate the Jellic Banks when they used to do that to us? The neighbor would come out and just splat concrete on it, and we would just with our boards chip it off.
Yeah, I remember that. That spot used to be fun too. I mean, I'm sure it's still fun.
I was just there a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's still. I know there's for sure some parts that have concrete on it.
No, it's actually all pretty solid now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can ride that thing for days now. And then someone just, you know how on the other side of the street towards the end, it's like the lower side of it.
Yeah.
I guess more people have been going there, and they're all the ledges are waxed. They're like buttered up, and I'm like, cool, man. More people are showing up.
Yeah. That was like one of those spots. Like, oh my god, like so and so did this on that, and yeah.
Shoot, well, Donovan, I remember when he hit the top of the wall on the Big Bang, I was just like, what the hell?
I think one of the people that got me hyped on that spot was Chad Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would do a lot there.
I remember we used to run into him at Westco a lot.
Him. There's a lot of people that used to go to Westco a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah.
And it's weird too because you wouldn't know them really, or at least me. I didn't know who it was until I watched the video. I'm like, oh, that was that guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because when I came back to skating, I went to an event at Cherry Park one time, and I'm watching the what I recorded, right, and I'm like, I go, oh damn, look at Victor Brooks is right there skating, and I didn't even know you at the time yet. But I have you on video that I captured you there at that day. Because I guess Thank You was having something there. And Tori Pudwell was there. And I remember, I got off work early so I can go have him sign a skateboard. That was the very first skateboard when I came back to skating. He was the very first pro I found to sign a board. And I remember meeting him, and I was like, a little smaller than I thought he was going to be. But he's such a rad dude, man. He was super hyped, gave me the attention. He's like, oh, man, that's cool, man. Welcome back to skating and this and that, And then I also met TJ Rogers, too. I didn't even know who he was. And he started talking to me. He was like, oh, because it was the end of the year. It was in December. And he's like, oh, you got any plans for New Year's? And I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, you skate? And he goes, yeah, I skate a little bit. I'm like, he's like... and then I see him, and I'm like, dude, this guy rips. What do you mean a little bit?
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I switched 360, Hollywood 16.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you're good? You're pro?
Now, it was a moment like that for me. That one time that we went to that game show thing you did with Richie Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
and I got to see Sierra Feller skate for the first time in person, and he did that gnarly ass... The nollie hill and the nollie flip when they were boned out, and I was just like, how do you even bone a trick like that?
Yeah, he has that. He knows how to, tweak, his legs, he'll
do a reverse bone for a nollie.
His legs will look like a Lakai logo,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like doing the Bruce Lee,
Yeah, but nollie, so it's instead of going this way, he's going the opposite way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was first time I ever saw Sierra Feller skate, and I was just like...
Yeah, or at least in person, because he didn't have it fully like that. At least what I remember watching it, It's Time.
Yeah,
that was the first time I ever seen footage of him.
There's a video called It's Time.
Yeah, it says Circa.
Circa. Yeah.
Oh Damn.
I
gotta change the name to my video.
That's one of my favorite videos because of the Windsor clip where they stop it and it goes, "Little Windsor was in a pickle."
Yeah. I didn't. John
Okay.
Alley killed that.
I think my video was called "It's That Time," so a little different, extra word in there. I think I'm safe.
It's time. It's that time.
It's that time.
Time to shine.
I don't think Muska was on Circle on that time either, huh? Anymore.
No, he was on Supra.
He was on Super, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, dude, so much skate history, so much. How long have you been skating for? Did you ever have any breaks? Did you ever stop skating or?
I stopped skating for a year.
For a year, what?
Got grounded for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only time.
That's the only time.
Or that or no, yeah.
Just breaks here and there, but never like.
If I got injured, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the only times I took breaks. Yeah.
Okay, but never like oh, you never thought you'd put it down forever.
Nah.
Okay.
I tell myself that, and then the next day or two, I'm back on it.
You're like, oh, I gotta go to that spot. Look at that spot. That's
like,
new.
Yeah.
But I've been there around like skating with Brooks where he'll be like, "Dude, I'm quitting skateboarding," and everyone and it's funny because everyone hears Brooks say that and they'll turn around. Serious? Is he serious? And I'm like, because I know Brooks, and I'm like, nah, it's just one of those things where you get mad and you're like, I'm done.
I'll stop for a bit. Like, there's been times where I'm done with skating. I won't skate for like, I think recently I gone like 2-3 weeks without skating.
Mm-hmm.
I just quit and just give my board away, and just that's it. Like the last time I did that was Halloween last year. I was filming at a spot with Stefan and the homie Kevin, and 2 kids happened to pass by. I guess they recognized me or whatever, and they were on their scooter with their candy. I was having a bad time skating, and I was like, "Here, like, you guys can have this," and I just went home.
Imagine, and those kids are like, next thing you know, we see them on the 9 Club, and they're like, "Yeah, some guy gave me
a board."
I remember, I think his name was Victor Brooks, and the guy's pro now. Got me on the board.
I wish I would have kept the trucks. Everything else can go, but the trucks. The trucks are always like the hard thing to
break in.
Yeah, get it where you like it.
What kind of trucks are they?
Thunders.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were the hollow lights too.
All right. That's what's your board setup then? Since we're on a board,
I'm skating a size 8 thank you board with some Grizzly grip tape, diamond hardware, Thunder hollow lights. Those are 147s. I got 52 millimeter Autobahn wheels with some am I forgetting the name of the bearings? Quantum bearings.
Quantum bearings?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been skating them. They're actually pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them.
All right.
Yeah.
This is stuff that, are you purchasing any of this, or are people hooking you up?
They hooked me up.
Hooking you up? That's cool, man. Shout out to them, dude.
Yeah,
that's always cool, man. And shout out to Thank You as well for giving you a box.
Yeah.
That's so rad, dude. That's why
two of the goats in there.
I kind of had a feeling you were getting something from Thank You, because I saw some of your clips, and that's hence why I put some of these boards up. And then, of course, I'm a fan of Jerron Wilson.
Boards?
So so they did a collab for him, and of course then Chris Haslam. He's pretty techie skater, and you're a pretty techie skater as well, so that's why I put him up as well.
I was looking at that board. I was like, what kind of board is that?
Yeah, he has his own company called Brainchild. So shout out to Chris Haslam out there. He's a rad dude.
Yeah, he's done so many things that
creative.
Yeah, like that. I learned a trick because of him. It was like on the flat bar, he did front nose slide, and it was like a front big spin or like a front shove, and it lands back in a board slide.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw him do that. I was like, I think I could do that.
Did I show you that? I think I sent that to you or something. Like, I remember you're like, I think I could do that or something. Or was it recent? Not too long ago, right?
No, this was like,
okay,
maybe 2 years ago. Or something
maybe.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe.
Yeah, I remember because S had those yellow XL Slims at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I have a pair of those.
I don't anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I rock those with those yellow glasses right there next to Peralta on Hydrant.
He'll tell you stay hydrated. Don't dry up out there.
Yeah.
The boy Hydry.
Yeah. So, dude, that's so rad. So, yeah, hence why the boards, and shout out again to thank you, and shout out to all the guys, everybody that's hooking you up, man. It's S2 as well, sending you shoes.
Yeah, Don and Kelly.
That's so rad, man. That is so cool, dude.
Excited. I remember when they first came back, I was trying so hard to, like, get hooked up by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they had the accelerates, and then, I forgot the other two. I think it was, like, the Accent, and some other shoe that looked like a running shoe. But I remember when they first came back, I was living in KC, and I went to Escapist, and first thing in the morning, like when they opened, I went to Escapist, got me 3 pairs of S's, gave me I think I'm wearing that shirt right now. Oh no, it's a different S shirt. Go Skate Day, but it said like I love skateboarding with the heart and the S on there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember being so hyped, like, because that was like the one company I love skating, like the shoe, because not because of the team too back then, but one of the local guys that I grew up skating with, like an older guy, he hooked me up with my first pair of S's, some XL Slims, or XL Slims, my bad, some XLs, like just the OG ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah, it just happened to be my size, and ever since then, that was like the shoe like I had to skate. So I went from skating tech deck shoes and Shacks to like my first pair of like real skate shoes were S's.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love the fact that they're skater owned brand as well. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Nike, you know, they're too corporate for me, man. You know, if they want to send me something, hey, I'm all for it. You know, they want to just for money, whatever, you send some money, that's all good. Because, you know, but the heart is with the skater-owned brands, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. If I wasn't skating S's, I would skate Lakai's. I was skating, because I was getting hooked up with Lakai's before S. That was
Lakai's are cool too, man. They got good colorways as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dude. Shit.
Gotta keep a skater on.
Right.
Yes, sir. That's
I think I've been getting to this thing where like I've been liking going to like skater-owned skate shops or like little skate shops and supporting. Like I've been stopping by and I'll just be like, I'd rather buy a board from here than going to like Zoomies or online or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because that's where, it's different now, but that's where a lot of the, the heart is, like the support comes from, I believe, like from the local ones, because not everybody can spend that extra, like, amount of money that they sell in malls, compared to, like, the actual shops. I mean, skateboarding got more expensive either way, but sometimes
everything is too.
Sometimes at the local shop, the owner or whoever's working there might be able to, like, shoot you a little something. You might be $10 off. They're gonna, hook you up.
A lot of times they'll be like, "Hey, you got cash?" It'll be like, "Boom, card. They got to charge you full price now." You know what I mean? So if you go in there with cash, sometimes you might get hooked up.
Or even then, like
some hand-me-downs.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, I know some shops they'll top like 88 Skate Supply. The people bring in their hand-me-downs, leave them there, and the owner's like, "Yeah, if I see someone that can't afford like a full-on board, I'll be like, you know what? I'll hook you up with this used board, and you can still buy everything new, and then later on, once that snaps, you can come and get a fresh board, and you got a fresh setup."
Yeah, because I mean, at least even at that, the fact that like you held it down for like the kids or whoever is going there, they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I know they work with people like kids. Dude, you want to make payments, dude? Yeah. And then that's where you learn your trust. Like you go in there, you pay for, you get a board, you come in, you give them $20 a week or whatever it costs, and next thing you know, the guy was like, "All right, I like this guy because he said he paid us back, and now guess what?
He held his word."
Yeah, he held his word, and then it teaches you a little bit of responsibility as well. And then if you don't come back, then guess what? You don't ever get hooked up again.
Yeah, you might not be welcome there anymore.
Exactly.
You didn't pay that full.
Who's gonna go back if they don't pay, right? They're just gonna. But yeah, man. So, dude, shout out to that, dude. Want to take a quick break?
Yeah, we can take a quick break.
Yeah.
We are back.
And we're back. Yeah. I still want to ask, what would be your favorite S shoe?
The XL Slim Plus.
XL Slim Plus. That's the one with the strap, right?
Yeah.
And they don't make that no more?
They don't make it anymore. I still have some put away, for a special occasion, whether just to rock or if I feel like I'm gonna get a certain clip, like I'm gonna put those shoes. They're like special shoes to me.
That's dope. Is one of those the LA ones? Do you still have those?
I do have a new pair that I only wore a few times. The ones that I was skating, I gave it away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of wish I didn't, but I gave them to Pata.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, he has them.
Shout out to him.
I did one really good trick in it, and then I gave them away.
Yeah, but you didn't know that because you told me that they're like discontinued or like they stopped selling it because of a cease and assist, maybe.
Yeah, the LA thing.
Because they had an LA logo on it, so that makes them a little more special now, right?
So the city sued them.
Oh no, they didn't get sued.
No,
but...
just to stop selling them.
So the city sent them a cease and desist for using the logo.
I'm sure the Dodgers, because
it's like a Dodger colorway too. I was gonna wear them today, actually.
I almost put those on today too, but then since I'm wearing the Mitic Mati shirt, I put the Mitic Mati Events on. So
it was raining outside. I didn't want to get them dirty.
Yeah, that
like
too.
step in mud or something.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it was raining so bad earlier. Like my shoes got soaking wet just walking from my car to the T-Mobile store.
Oh, yeah,
That's how bad it was dumping earlier.
It was coming down. That's kind of stopped now, so hopefully the sun will come out a little bit. But yeah, dude, shout out to those XL Slim Pluses now, and I'll make sure to hold on to mine too because I was wearing them a little too much skating, so they feel like they're getting a little worn out. So I think I'm gonna just use them for chillers now. Just to keep them a little more pristine.
It's a good looking shoe, whether it's just the regular ones or the Everstitch.
Dude, and it was the first time somebody actually complimented as a non-skater. Those shoes were like, dude, those are sick. Where'd you get those at? And I was like happy to say, well, they're not available no more because
Don't go looking these old things.
Don't go looking for them, eh?
Start gatekeeping.
I don't know. Check eBay or something. It might be somebody.
But I was like, go check out the website. You're not gonna find them, but yeah, dude. I think for me it would be the OG XLs to skate in, but I pretty much don't really have otherwise a favorite. Like the Slims are cool. Straps, I could do without the straps, but
I don't even use them.
They just dangle,
they
right?
hang. It's for look.
All
for
exactly.
looks.
That's what I think got people's attention because the other day I had shoes on where they were dangling out, so they were like, "Oh, what are those?" So it kind of gave like a little like a cat. What's that over there? But yeah, man, they're great shoes to skate in as well. They last too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently, I've been skating the Quattros.
The Quattros?
Yeah.
I like those for more chillers. Yeah. But I'm a more bulky shoe guy. I don't know. Do you like more of like a board feel or?
Yeah, I like the board feel. Of course, I do like my shoes slim, but the Quattros, they're not too bulky.
Yeah.
So I can deal with it.
Yeah.
But it feels like something like the Evans. It just depends on what I'm doing. I won't try to get all tech in those. I'd rather jump down something.
That's crazy, because certain shoes probably could differentiate. If you're gonna, I want a tray flip today, I think I want to put these on. They have a pointer or toe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I do like the pointiness.
Yeah. So damn, that's cool, man. And what would be your favorite colorway
of the Slim Pluses?
Yeah. Or
They had, I wasn't getting hooked up at the time, but they had some nice like leather ones. That they were I forgot, they like advertised it with like the Ferraris and stuff. It was like a brown leather, like all brown leather XL Slim Plus.
I think I remember those.
Yeah, those are nice.
I like when they do those little collabs where they'll maybe, like I've known some certain shoes to take, like say if they did a collab with Lamborghini, they'll use like Lamborghini, like whatever they use to make the the seats with or something. They'll kind of add that into the shoe.
Yeah,
but it's like the Etnies, the Maranas, how they use the Michelin tire for the sole.
That's cool too. They recycle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if not those white and blue ones, or they had some white, blue, red ones. I don't know. I always like, if not brown, I like those weird like color combinations that stand out.
Yeah.
But they had some leather where like, I think the blue, like the toe was blue, the middle was white, and then the back of it was red.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a random color, but they just look nice.
Yeah, if they gave you a colorway, what shoe would it be and what colors?
It'd be that shoe.
It'd be that shoe.
It'd be black and purple.
Black and purple.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd probably buy that even though I don't like S's.
Yeah, black and purple or like. Yeah, no, black and purple or like this gray, like black and gray.
Ooh.
Yeah. But like the whole thing, like the only part that'd be colored would be like the back piece, like where the strap is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
kind of like that Ellington shoe steez, but instead of the toes being a different color, it's the heel.
yeah, it's just the heel. Yeah, yeah, like that.
That would be cool. If S can do some kind of program, maybe once a month or once a year or whatever, that you can create your own colorway and have it sent to you. You know, like you pick your own. The fabric, like they'll give you an option. You know, of course, you're not going to be able to just do anything, but you're like, here's the colors you can pick from. Here's where you can, and show us where you want your hits at. Boom, 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 and then all of a sudden, you know.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, right? Man.
That'd be the only shoe I'd wear. The whole family's gonna have to get a pair, you know.
Yeah. We sold out of the Brooks, man. Can you believe it? We got to make more of those. I think we're gonna put those on the line.
The new Janowskis.
That would be dope.
I know.
That would be dope.
They came back.
The Janowskis? I haven't really seen them.
Yeah, they came back with the classic, just black and white ones now. But
I miss the fact that skate shoes used to come with extra laces.
Or stickers.
And stickers.
Or stencils like Fallen.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
And a keychain. He used to have a keychain too with it.
Or sometimes skate videos. Like they'll have like a little promo video.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yep. But I was always a fan too. Like if it had like a fatter lace. I don't like the thin lace. You know? I like the fat laces. But it doesn't have to go too crazy. Like the audios. Remember Jeremy Reyes? He had the fat laces. Those are dope.
I actually had a pair of his. I don't know the exact shoe. I just remember it being black and white. Mm-hmm. It was either his, and I know I had maybe it was only his shoe because I stuck with like one shoe, but it was always different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out with a few colorways of the audio.
Yeah, I remember tripping out because I remember ripping out like the toe, and it was like kind of fuzzy inside. It was like different. I don't know what the material was inside of it, but yeah, it was a good shoe. That company in general, that was like one of my favorite companies too. It looked fun. The team looked fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had like Kenny Anderson.
Yeah.
Jeremy Ray.
Bam Margera.
Bam and Joy.
They had what's his name too? Richie Belton.
Okay.
That dude that was on Habitat. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Was it Habitat or Stereo? Oh, I don't even remember his name, but he was sick too.
He was sick too.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang.
All right, dude. Shout out to, like I said, they've always had good shoes. I really enjoy skating, especially the OG XLs.
Mm.
No foot feel at all. Just you could just go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a pair. I haven't had a pair in a long time.
They're cool.
Like just at least have, you know.
Yeah.
I think the last big shoe I got from them was or at least felt similar. It was the Tom Penny 2s.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yeah. I got the brown ones too, like the dark brown, so they're pretty chill. Finally, they still got broken lace on them, but I still managed to put it together somehow. Like you can't see where it's ripped on where you put the shoelaces together. It kind of ended up on the inside, so I'm like,
it's like tucked in.
It's tucked in. But it's all good. All right. Do you have a dream spot you want to skate? Either in LA, out of LA, different
around the world.
Around the world.
Magba. That's the only place I can think of. Just ledges.
For days.
Yeah.
And I would say like I would love to for you to have like a nice like month out there, because you don't want to go out for like a week.
I feel like I would enjoy that whole week though. That's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like so much can get done.
But to get to really absorb the culture, to get to actually, because they say there's spots everywhere, but to get to the good spots, like you're like, all right, well, I don't know. I would love to see some footy from out there, man. That'd be cool. Maybe one day, huh?
Maybe. Yeah.
Have you been to Tampa at all?
Yeah, I've been to Tampa before.
Yeah.
Maybe I think that was 2019 or 18.
Okay.
Last time I went. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun.
You skate it?
Yeah, I skated it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it, but contests are just not my thing.
Not your thing?
If I really want, I can go and enjoy it, and like do what I need to do, but I don't like the stress factor.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, I'd rather just
chill,
be at a spot stressing, like at least there's no time limit,
Yeah.
We were talking to Johnny Big Chun the other day, and we're thinking about just putting a little group together to go to Tampa this year and just go enjoy.
That would be nice too, even just to go and watch, because it's just it's the vibe there. The vibe there is always nice.
I want to experience the vibe for sure one day. It'd be dope.
Yeah, we're thinking about driving out that way
for like a Tampa Am or Tampa Pro.
We're talking about Tampa Am.
Tampa Am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard
Pro would probably be cool too, but I think
it's more mellow, right? It's like, or
I don't know, but I'm just thinking it'd probably be mellow, but also too when it comes to everything else, I think everybody's. I don't know. It might be like
I don't feel like
to themselves, just enjoying themselves. Really.
I don't feel like they go as hard as Tampa Am. Like the Ams are there trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, unless that one pro just really wants to take one for the win,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're talking about it, and we're like thinking of putting a little squad together. One, saves up like $1,500, maybe like $2,000, and we all just fucking road trip it out there.
Ooh, road trip.
Plus, besides enjoying it, you can go and skate.
Yeah, we're talking about that too. On the way, stop at every major city in every state and grab a couple clips. Like take off for take off like a week or two from work, and then just run it.
Yeah, collect those vacation hours.
Yeah,
stack them
to get out there.
Yeah. It's funny. I was looking at mine today. I was like, I got basically 4 days. It's like 3.5 days.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think I got like. In the 8 years I've been at my job, I got like 3 months worth of vacation right now.
See, yeah, I need to get there.
Yeah, I cap out right now because I've only been there like maybe 2 years or something. So our cap is like a week right now, and then till you start accumulating more, it sucks. And then if you don't use it, it doesn't. They don't pay you out or nothing. That just stops. So you have to use it in order to.
It doesn't roll over.
It doesn't roll over.
Oh, I got lucky. Our time rolls over.
I wish mine rolled over
because they don't want to take a whole month off. Shoot.
I know either that or like because if you quit, then they got to pay you that whole month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. But
that's what my pops was telling me. He was telling me to save up my vacation time because when I retire, they'll pay me out all that vacation time.
At whatever you like, and especially if you get a raise too, because that could happen. They're if you make more money, well, they got to pay you out at that
rate.
Yeah. So if you accumulate all those hours when you're like say like at $20 an hour and you end up $30 an hour, you're getting $30 an hour at the end. You're like, dang. So, man, dude. But Makba, huh? That would be cool, dude. To see you get some clips out there and hit some ledges and manny spots, and because I know you're a real tech skater, and I would think, like, is there anything out there nowadays that is an NBD? Like, are things you're thinking of still haven't been done, or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a trick I want to do, and I've tried doing it before, but I stopped trying.
Mm-hmm.
2, actually. But there's one trick that I know that someone can do. It's funny because I think he actually tried it before, but I also tried to at a spot like filming. And if he drops a part, I feel like it might be in there.
Okay.
But if not, then I
still have open.
Yeah, I still have time to do it. Yeah. The other one, I don't think anyone's gonna do. So I think that one's like in my belt until I do it.
Right.
But yeah, that their trick.
Okay.
I feel like maybe not only one person can do it, but
Right.
I know he
the
tried
person.
because a friend of mine who skates with him, was trying it.
Any guesses out there? Leave a comment below. So yeah.
Play the guessing game.
Yeah, he skates for primitive.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it Frankie?
Oh.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Carlos Hibero.
Nah.
Okay, we're not getting
P-Rock.
Nah.
It's the knack. Just kidding.
All right, it's David Peralta. All right, I get it. I won't do the trick for you.
Yeah, please don't.
Now, are you like a rail skater as well? Like, do you?
I can skate rails.
You skate rails?
I choose not to.
You choose not to. Okay.
Like I'm comfortable on doing the basics on rails, but I just
now like a flat bar as well. Like are you like a cross locker or a heels guy?
I gotta do heels.
Heels.
Yeah.
Okay.
My whole thing is skate a rail like a ledge.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're 50 in a ledge, you want to be
Heels
in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because I mean that's how I grew up, is skating rails. It's just all heels. But then again, we never used round rails. We'd always use square rails. Now, do you like round or square rail?
Round. Round, just for the fact that if you do decide to skate a handrail, the majority of the time it's going to be a circle rail.
Circle. Yeah.
So you can't play it safe on a square rail.
No.
You know. Yeah.
That's some good advice for people out there, because
I mean, it helps. It helps like 50-50 to lock in and build confidence for sure, but
a majority, you're not going to find a square rail normally out there. So
yeah, there's probably like
1 in 10.
Yeah. There's out of all handrails, 20% of them, maybe 15% are square.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dang. All right. You still doing the donut wax?
Yeah, it's at a pause though.
It's at a pause?
Yeah, I'm working on something else, just gaining different licenses, just not just for sales, like for that, but like for other things. You know,
Okay.
building for the future. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I'm in school right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still going to do the donut wax?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun, because I like how you show up to a skate shop and looks like you're bringing them a dozen donuts, and then it's just like the box, and it's so cool, dude. I think and they smell, right? They smell like the chocolate and everything too.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. The whole thing is, you know, like I think in general when it comes to companies is whatever you're doing, the name should meet the product, you know. Like it's a good, you know, selling point, because there's people that have, like, I don't know, I don't want to call out other companies, but you know what I mean, like there's some things that like they have a crazy name.
We have sex wax, but it has nothing to do with sex.
Nothing to do with sex. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, you know, something like that, right? Yeah, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's just wordplay, but within the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's rad, dude. Especially because they could put it on their shelf at the skate shop. Kids could come in, whoever come in, and buy a whole dang block of and really good wax too.
It's the thing I like about it too is like it's
buttery too. Yeah,
not just skating wise, but people that just want it just for, you know, decorations.
Oh, I would keep
people
one.
who love donuts.
I wish you had some. We would put one up for the show, man. So next time you make some, I'll definitely buy one off you or whatever. However.
No, I
you know what I mean?
I got one in the car for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite wax.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because of you, I like icing. I like to ice the ledges now.
You got to glaze it up.
Yeah. And I feel safer when I know, even if I'll just wax it just because it just feels safer to me that I know that it's going to go. I don't want to get stuck or slip, you know, like.
Yeah, definitely now because of Brooks, people don't like me when I wax ledges because I'm like, I'll be there and be like, Brooks, you got to glaze it.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to, they say skate fast, skate faster, but it's like, you skate faster and the ledge is not waxed, you're not going anywhere.
Right.
You know, like you don't want to skate fast and
just
get
stuck and then take off flying forward, you know.
Yeah, that or not even sliding like a foot. You know, it's just a quick on and off.
Yeah.
It defeats the purpose of skating fast. You use a lot of wax and you skate fast.
Yeah.
You know, go the distance.
Yeah.
Or if you're not going the distance, at least you know you're not gonna get stuck.
Right.
Plain and simple.
And it's cool because when you go and you set it for a trick, you're like, cool. I don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about. Am I gonna slide now? It's like you know I'm going fast enough. It's gonna slide. So now I'm worried about what am I gonna do to get out of it.
Yeah, a key thing for everybody too, if you're gonna skate a ledge or sometimes even rails, you know, some people wax rails like a lot. Like I know good handrail skaters that they wax like the flat bars a lot, just so they don't go as fast. So let's say if they're gonna front feeble, they go kind of slow, but at least they know they can sit on it and grind longer. So when you actually have that hold, you can go fast and you know how to lock in and hold it. Yeah, it's the same thing with the ledge. But the main thing I was gonna say is, before you skate a ledge at the park, check it.
Yeah.
Just check it. Don't go for it. You know, unless you're really confident, I guess. Yeah. But
I mean, like I said, like I do test the ledge because I'm expecting it already to be dry. Just how dry is it or whatever, and then I'll but normally if you just know that it's gonna be dry, start waxing, and then I'll ask people, of course, hey, do you guys mind? Because especially if someone's skating it, do you mind if I wax this? I think it needs it. They're like, oh yeah, cool, because you know they were struggling as well.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, just.
And I trip out on how many skaters don't carry wax.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wax is the number one thing skaters lose the most.
Lose or someone takes it.
Yeah.
Or forget. Yeah.
Forgets at the park. You leave it next to the spot or the street spot wherever you're skating, whatever your pref is. But yeah, like, I mean, then if I see somebody's wax there, then I guess it's community wax. I'm not taking it. You know, I'm like, all right, this is somebody's, or this is for here. Just leave it. I'm not like, oh, I came up.
I hate that. I remember one time I opened up a brand new wax. I used it just on one ledge, not even a lot or anything. I put it down. I'm skating the ledge. I go to my backpack real quick, come back.
Oh, someone took
gone. It. Yeah, I was like, it's weird too, because it's not like it's a like something very important, you know, to me. But it's like, man, like, you know, you stole my wax.
Yeah,
I needed that, you know.
Just Chris Valdez was skating. He was filming a trick, and on a long rail, but he was waxing it, and he kept making the longer right. So he's using the wax as a marker. So he goes, okay, from here, it's wax from here to there. Next thing you know, like. He comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, did you take my wax?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Damn, somebody jacked me for my wax right now." And we're at a full skate park. I'm like, "Hey, aren't you recording?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Check the camera." He go, "Oh yeah." Huh? So we look and we see, we see the little kid pick it up, right? Puts it in his pocket, and so he goes up to the little kid. He's like, "Hey," and the kid's like, "Hey, what the hell?" He's like, "Hey, come here, give me my wax back." And the kid's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, I'm like, "We got you on camera, bro." He just and his dad's there, and he says, "What's going on?" And I go, "Hey, your son's a thief." He's like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "He just stole my friend's wax." He's like, "My kid doesn't steal." I go, and we show him the camera, and he was all embarrassed. He's like, "Oh my god."
That's that kids. They see it too. It's weird. It's like gold to them, you know. Like they'll go up to it. Could be like the smallest little piece, and it's like, oh, it's wax, you know, and then wax their board and don't even use it, put it in their pockets, and
it's theirs now.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little chip, I mean, but still, yeah.
Oh yeah.
If it's not yours, don't take it.
In general.
Yeah.
Life lesson.
Life lessons. Or I've noticed nowadays, if you have a camera set up, kids are always trying to be in the background when you're doing your trick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We experienced that one in the video.
Yeah.
We did experience that on La Puente the other day, so yeah, that was funny though. They just want to be part of it and stuff.
I know that feeling, you know.
If I'm just skating, I don't mind.
Yeah.
But if we're trying to do something, it's kind of weird if everything, like every angle, all of a sudden he's there.
You just see that one kid in the background.
Yeah, he's like jumping and stuff. You're like, come on, dude, running with the scooter behind you. Like,
he's like, look at me, ma.
Yeah. All right. Are you? Because I know. Are you still working on a PC video?
Man, I lost everything.
You lost
Sad
everything?
to say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I thought I had everything backed up in a hard drive, an external hard drive, but at that time I had everything in my iPad, and I haven't used my iPad in a long time, and I forgot the password, it was like different than like my phone and everything else. Usually it's the same.
Usually you have the same one, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I happened to change passwords, and that was just something I just forgot. I didn't have it written down, so I'm over here trying to figure it out. And even look like, because since I haven't used it, I was trying to look at the fingerprints. You know, maybe I can see like
your pattern.
Yeah, but nothing. And it came to that point where I saw like something. Maybe I couldn't save it without it having to restart. Mm-hmm. I tried and tried, nothing, and then I had to take it to the Apple Store. They couldn't do anything, and I mean, everything's gone. It's locked, you know. Like, so it's like, it's just either the iPad just sits there with nothing to get in, because once it's
couldn't retrieve that though, huh?
No, but yeah, they couldn't do anything. Even at even though like it's connected to my other phone and like my iCloud and all that, that everything in there couldn't back up like to my actual iCloud, because I didn't have the iCloud connected, because then it's going to my phone, and then it's like that's the reason why I have everything in there, because all the stuff I'm filming on my phone would go to that, and then that will go to this, so it's just extra storage for no reason. Being fooled. So I lost everything, and
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was a stressful.
You didn't have? Did you post? Well, I'm sure you were probably working on an actual video to put out. But did you have? You had an Instagram for it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's still around, just because it hasn't been active. I don't know if like Instagram just randomly like.
No, I think they let dead accounts just float around like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it pop up a couple of times on like recommended people.
Because I haven't seen it on like where I can like change into it. Yeah. I haven't seen it on that.
Okay. So like
that's why I don't know.
Accounts, like I could see like we have Where the Locals Sk8, mine, and then my other one, Skate Apparel, which is crazy because I barely get into that Skate Apparel one too, and it's still there luckily. But yeah, I don't think they'll just get rid of it.
No, they let dead accounts flow. It's just they just don't promote them as much.
Yeah.
I wonder if I probably just gotta like re-sign in or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are you working on anything right now? Are you trying to piece anything together for a new video?
Yeah.
I'm sure we're always stacking clips in a way of being a skater just doesn't stop.
Yeah, I do have footage that I haven't used yet. I want to drop something. I always want to try to drop something for my birthday.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to do that this year, and I also I'm working on is it's like a inner city like shop like part.
Okay.
But I want to, try to do that and involve like the sponsors like with it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Just to help promote the shop.
That's what it's about.
It's pretty much help promote the shop, but also getting people, I guess, promoting the sponsors, like the companies as well, just so people can come in and.
I want to check it out. I want to go out there and check it out, man.
Shoot, if you even get some free time, come out with this. You can get some friends clips for the video I'm working on.
I'm down. It's just the weekends.
Yeah.
Like the weekends is hard when it comes to work.
Yeah.
I mean, we can find a day during the week too to meet up. One of those days I get a holiday off, or I'll just say fuck and take a sick day.
If it's a Tuesday, or Friday,
I'll just be like, boss, I'm not feeling good.
Yeah. I'm always down.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm at the park.
Yeah, dude.
I wish I used to have like a job where I used to have every other Friday off, so those were like pretty cool. I wish I still had kind of like a day a week is cool. Like you said, you have Tuesdays off, but who's available on a Tuesday?
I wish I had Sundays off.
Sundays.
I'd be at Jaquan in the mornings and then
church,
do whatever. Go to church.
Yeah, because Jaquan was a big part of like I would see you there all the time.
Yeah, I feel like if I could grab every footage, like every clip I have from there, I'm positive I can drop like, put it all together and it'll be a part. Yeah.
It'll be all from that one spot?
Just that one spot, yeah.
That'd be sick. Some stuff goes down there. I'm sure you've put in some stuff too, man. Anything that you've done there that you haven't seen done before that you're holding on to that hasn't seen, or is just
from there? No, because I stopped filming there for like, or at least actually filming like for a clip. I am gonna go back because I have a trick I want to do, a combo, I guess.
Yeah, because it has like you can put a line together there pretty well because of the ledges.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, but this one I just want to do a single clip, inspired. It's like something I did, but also adding inspiration from another pro.
Okay.
That like, kind of set the standards on things. Yeah.
Damn, who could that be?
This animal that I did see. Can you help me guess the mystery? It's a
Peter Smolik.
Peter Smolik?
Yeah.
Ooh, shorties, right? Yeah.
He had this. Hopefully, either way, hopefully, I feel like you guys will see it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take some time for me to get it when I actually go there. But he did back tail shove.
Fuck.
So, and I've done big spin back tail, shove back tail. So I want to incorporate the shove out. So it's like big spin, back tail slide, shove it, back tail slide, shove out. So it's like 3 shoves and 2 back tails.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Also, because I want to do that for like try to be in trick of the year.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Unless you get Milton Martinez bombing it again, you probably got a shot.
Yeah. They haven't done anything technical though, like no technical winner. So
yeah,
I feel like as long as the execution is good,
okay,
maybe.
Yeah.
If not, like maybe the Tech Skater Award. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
That's crazy. That's cool how they could anybody could kind of win Trick of the Year, right? You don't have to be a pro or you just have to be Marty. Yeah.
Like
you could be an average Joe and just come out of nowhere with the banging ass banger. And there you go, Trick of the Year.
All right, here I come this year.
The Cholo flip.
The Cholo flip will never win, but it'll be like old man skater of the year. Nah, there's still people better than me older. But dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'd be looking forward to seeing some more stuff come out. Especially a birthday part too would be fun.
Yeah.
Inner city as well.
Yeah, that's the goal, is drop 2 this year.
Okay.
If not 1.
All right. Like these guys, they're giving themselves 2 years to put a part together, so which is cool. Gives them plenty of time to get their stuff together,
Yeah. Plus, because it's not like we're skating like that, like
every single day like we used to.
Yeah, so
that's true.
Things are a lot different.
Life
that we're
older.
Well,
what's hard too is I got like maybe 2 dudes on the squad that never skated street. So these 2 dude, the homie Rudy and Gabe, they're learning the difference between being at a park and then going to a street spot.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, you gotta be on point. Like there's a lot of skaters that are like good at skate parks, but when you take them to the street,
it's a whole
it's a whole nother story.
Which is, to me, it's weird. I find it weird because I understand ledges. Like you got coping and then going to chunky. Yeah. But there's some people that like kill it in handrails and stairs, like at the park, and then they go to the streets. I'm like, man, I just seen you like backside flip to 10 stair at the park, but like you're struggling to do that on like a 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, it don't make sense to me. Like the consistency on that should be the same. At least, ledges is understandable.
It's gotta be a mind thing. Like you gotta just kind of be like, okay, it's just like this one. Just picture it like just doing it like at your local park.
Mm-hmm.
Just trust your muscle memory, I guess.
Well, I think what comes into factor a lot with that too is like you go to the street spot. It's not perfect. You're gonna have cracks. You're rolling up and you're getting the blah 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 right before every stair.
Oh, of course, but like even at that, yet the way you have to do the trick, like to execute it, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel you on that because I've seen that too, and I'm like I don't get this. This dude's a ripper, but what's going on over here on the streets?
Yeah. I don't know. It's whatever going on then in their mind,
Yeah.
Yeah. But you shouldn't think too much when you're skating.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person that do you listen to music while you're skating? Do you pop in the earbuds or?
If I'm alone, I usually like to. If I'm focusing on something.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm street skating or skating with people, I try not to.
Try not to.
Communicate.
All right.
But if you're alone, zone out, enjoy yourself. Or again, if you are with people, sometimes something is kind of stressful for you, and you need that like that one song on repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat. You know, like
I'm telling you, like music it changes the game for me. Like
Mhm.
I'll pop in one so I can still hear what's going on, but I mean it really like it puts you in a zone, you know, like
Mhm.
because there's times where I skate without no music and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, oh, pop the music in. I'm like, oh, here we go. Now I'm flowing.
yeah.
You know. But yeah, some people prefer it. Some people like to hear their board. You know, it just depends. What music are you listening to? What would you be? What do you like to hear?
I listen to everything.
What was that rap artist you're saying?
So we're doing the mic check.
Mic check.
Dylon.
Dialogue.
Dylon.
Yeah, man.
No, yeah, I listen to everything. It's more like old school hip hop. You know, I listen more to that. Sometimes I'm listening to indie music. It depends on what I'm skating to. Just whatever the vibe is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, old school. Like you're listening like Pac or Biggie or stuff.
Nah,
Nah,
not them really.
not them. Who's old school for you?
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. There we go. Yeah, Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
you
you
can't
know,
go
like-
wrong. Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you know, listen
Woo
to
woo.
like
You know what I'm
Wu-Tang,
saying? That was
Nas,
a W.
Redman. Yeah.
Okay. Man, Redman has always got me hyped.
hmm
Dude, he's just his big smile just puts you in a good mood. You're like, dude, this guy's, and he's been killing it lately. Like, I mean, he's jumping out of planes now. He's like all fit, like
Enjoying life.
enjoying life, man. Racing people in his car. He's like, that guy thought he could keep up with me. Yeah, man. So, all right, Wu-Tang on the side, and then hobbies off the board. What are you doing off the board?
Off the board.
What do you like to do for fun?
Making funny videos.
I mean, yeah, those. I guess making content, Instagram, TikTok is fun.
Yeah,
You know,
you're really good at that, man. That's cool.
I try not to do too much of it. I think I try not to do too much of everything. I don't know. I don't like the.
Less is more sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think about it too much now. I think before, because I used to like doing that stuff, or I would do stuff and not film it, you know?
Yeah.
But it was like a whole labeling thing. Now I don't care. So I think that's why I do more.
Yeah. You used to have a lot of
And-
coffee videos in the mornings.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are fun, man.
Yeah.
Now that I'm a coffee guy, like now I was gonna start doing. I'm like, that's Brooks' thing right there, man. But
I'll do it.
I was
I'd
doing
probably
it like,
record it and do it
hey,
too.
Brooks, right here. Good morning.
Yeah, I'll do one. I'm gonna see how many people cheers me back.
Okay.
You know?
Just look out your window and have someone filming you out your window like it's a commercial and just go, cheers.
Folgers in your
And
cup.
use that as a song.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That it's that making wax and yeah, just
Wax for skateboards.
yeah,
Everybody.
wax. Yeah, skateboard wax. I don't dabble in any of the other stuff.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just hang out with the lady.
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Always, and then life happens, man. You start growing up. Sometimes you can't skate 5 days a week, 7 days a week. So yeah, man. We all got to start working and bringing in that cheddar.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's
Surviving.
cool. Survive, man. and to find time to skate is cool. I'm glad you're still on your board, of course. Love to see everything that you're doing out there. Let's see here. Is there anything that you want to bring up that we haven't talked about, maybe?
Man, I don't know. I mean,
Oh, what do you
I
think
mean, I've been-
about that? We'll
I've been-
give you a crazy question.
I was like, what? Ah, dang.
Let's see here.
Moment of truth.
Wait, I put all the questions back because normally when somebody pulls a question, I'll pull the question out so they don't get a repeat. So we're getting low, so I put them all back in. I hope it's a good one.
Well, I don't know how to answer this.
Uh-oh.
What superhero do I identify with?
Oh,
Oh, all right. That was Johnny's question.
Yeah.
What superhero do you identify with? Yeah. Who do you see Brooks being a superhero? Like,
I don't know.
Batman.
he is quiet.
He has the voice too. I am Brooks.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Batman. Okay.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Tell me now.
The Christian Bale one, huh?
Instead of where she's like, where's the mani pad?
Where's the mani pad?
I know you got my wax.
Yeah.
Give me my wax.
Oh man, that's a good one.
All right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess Batman, just to myself, getting things done if needed. I don't got that money like him though, but
Yeah, all the gadgets and stuff.
all the
but
gadgets, all my tools, they're in the backpack.
Hey, that's right. Skate tools, skate wax.
tools.
Yep. Utility belt with everything that you need.
A little bit of Bondo.
Yeah. Extra bearings.
Oh, you need a hardware?
Yeah. Like a little coin machine, like a little coining. There you go, some bearings.
That'd be a little funny skate. You make a little utility belt. What? You need some wax? You need a hardware? Bearing?
That would be funny. He got he does the TikToks. Here we go.
Where's my notepad?
Where's my notepad?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, especially within that, like how we talk about things, we can talk about it, but then it's like, it's all about going out there and making it like come to life.
Yeah.
That's everything, but like content wise, you gotta write it down before we forget.
Okay, if you have an idea. Yeah.
Yeah. And then get out there before it gets old or irrelevant.
That's true.
Or somebody else does it,
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have similar ideas. Might not execute it the same, but,
It's all about who puts it physically out there first.
not just first. I think just perfect.
Do you have a TikTok or Instagram that went viral, or like has like the most hits that you have?
I have one on each.
Uh-huh.
On TikTok, I got a random video that I didn't even think it was gonna be
This always
crazy.
happens.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was dumb. Personally, yeah, I think it was dumb. It was just me like gripping a board,
Yeah.
and I think the thing was because I didn't care. I wasted like a sheet of grip. Like I did like I want to say I did like 90% of it black sheet of grit tape, and then like the other 10 was just like this yellow little strip, But within that, I just tossed everything. It was just me gripping the board. And then on TikTok, it made like, I don't know, it was like 61.5 million views. Like it was something, I don't know, it was,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
And that got big. And then on Instagram, it was me rolling my ankle, but like, yeah,
I know which one.
yeah, I was doing tray flip, and then it looked like I rolled my ankle.
Oh, that
and
one?
I'm flipping off the camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You pull your finger out. Yeah. Or something like that.
That one almost got 10 mil.
Dude, when I saw when I was doing that, I was like, they stole Brooks's idea.
I got it from someone else doing like the high jumps,
Okay.
Yeah.
like the high jumps,
Yeah.
and they did that. And which is crazy because that video it was on for a while, but it didn't do good. But I'm like, not because it didn't do good, but like I just thought like I can incorporate it to skateboarding. There's a lot of things that people do that can relate to skateboarding. So I was like, why not add it to the skate world? And then that did good. And I think after that doing good, it got people to do more of like the notes stuff, but them jumping off. But I think they did notes because I feel like a lot of people are scared to like
flip off the camera or...
get banned and stuff like that. Like I don't know, people take like social media too
serious.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, I don't want to lose my account. I'm gonna get banned.
I don't want to lose 5 followers.
Yeah, but the note stuff, I mean, I don't know, that's whatever. But
I mean, dude, it's fun to do. It's fun to watch. And I was wondering because I had one that went, I don't know, like 11,000 views. I don't know how they mark it, but I know it went viral. It was just me jump roping, smoking a joint at the same time. And it's like, I want a skate video to go fucking like that big, but no, fucking. We got me jumping rope, and then my homie's laughing because he's like, fitness is in, bro.
I think the first one that went, no, not even I think, but the first video I went viral for, it was me chasing away some dogs.
Oh, that was so cool. Yeah.
It was on like World Star and like all this other stuff.
That was, yeah.
And
I remember, no, the dog came chasing some kids and you just,
yeah,
the dogs turned around like, ah.
Well, I was kind of buzzed. Like, it looks like a Arizona can, but it was a mango cart.
Okay.
It was a tall can of mango cart.
So it's a little brave right there, huh?
Yeah, but I was just going to play with the dog, but you know, like when you get down, maybe they'll stop and like, you know, crouch down and try to like do something. But no, instead, like it got scared and ran away. And I was just like, oh, okay, like.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one too.
Cause there's always, I haven't seen them in a while, but they would always come around. Like, I don't know, they'll come out of nowhere. It'll be like 7 of them just, you know, roaming the park and everything.
Little dog gang.
Yeah.
Little pack of dogs.
Yeah. It's funny though, because the comments were like, oh, why don't you leave the dogs alone? Like this and that.
Wow.
And I'm like, I didn't even do anything, you know?
What if I mean, the way the video looked, what if those dogs were attacking those guys and then you just saved them? Like, hello.
Yeah, I think they were just, you know, playing with them, like skating away. You know, they'll get close and then skate away and the dogs would chase.
Yeah.
And then me, I was just like, well, I'm actually play with the dog. You know, maybe they're cool, you know. I don't know. I might get bit. I took my chance. You know.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. It was on World Star and everything.
Yeah, they didn't pay me.
Where's that check?
Yeah, they didn't get no
royalties.
Royalties.
Yeah, they're supposed to ask you for like, you know, if they can use your video and all that.
I think they're supposed
to pay you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know for sure. Like for TV, for sure. Like Rob's ridiculousness, for sure. If they use your clip, they're paying you, but they now own it. You can never reuse it.
Reuse it or sell it to other people.
Right.
That,
they own the rights to it and all that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's so cool, dude. Prata, any questions before we get out of here?
Yeah. So I know for a while you were talking and you were doing like acting, or was it background work? I was gonna say, like, how'd that come along?
Oh, I stopped doing it. I don't know why I just stopped. I still kind of do background here and there. Depends if I get something and it's on my day off.
Yeah.
You know? But I only got into it because my dad and my stepmom, they do that stuff.
Okay.
So they actually, well, my dad does background, but my stepmom actually like acts.
Yeah.
So yeah, they helped me get into that, and I mean it's cool. I met some people, like some directors. Actually, I keep in contact, like the guy who makes the State Farm commercials, like not the actor, but the guy who directs and everything. Like, you know, I keep in touch with that guy. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Those commercials are funny too.
Yeah, it made me think. I'm like, what if I could have been the State Farm guy? You know, like if I didn't like. Yeah.
You could have.
Attack your ants. With the one guy with the pants.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brooks from State Farm.
Yeah, I would have been here wearing all red. You know, like State Farm.
Who's that? Brooks from State Farm. He sounds hideous.
no more Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing? Khakis.
I remember that one too.
Yeah, or you know, like a lot of these commercials. I mean, they'll sometimes add some skateboarding in it. And I'll just see a guy like do like a back shred, and he's got a helmet and everything. I'm like, he didn't even ollie, didn't do nothing. I'm like, can we use somebody that knows how to skate, please?
yeah, it's crazy. One on me did a commercial. I forget what car it was, but he ollied off the 14 in downtown. There's like a 14 at the bank. I think it's Chase. You know where like that like curved menu pad is on the other side of the library, and then on the side there's like that giant like tall 14.
I know which ones.
Wasn't
it Steve? Because I know Steve did a Honda.
Oh no, it was Xander from Sugar.
Okay.
He
you were on Sugar for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't even get into that.
Yeah, I was on sugar.
But so the guy ollied
Yeah, he ollied the 14 for that. But he didn't have to roll away though. He was saying.
Okay.
But he did ollie it.
All right.
But he had to wear a helmet. You know, the thing is, it's like he's coming out with a suit, off work, and all that skating, and then the end.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
That's sad though, but I guess it's for safety reasons.
Yeah.
And then the way things are filmed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I did a commercial for like some like, I think it's like a joint supplement like thing at I mean, I did it a lot of times. I backheeled I think it's the 7 or 8 at Venice.
Oh wow.
And I was doing it a lot. I didn't have to land it. They just wanted like they didn't even use the land or anything. It was just me doing it. But it was crazy. It was me just backheeling it a lot. They're filming in different angles. And then I had a doppelganger, like, you know, someone that looks like me. The whole thing was supposed to be like me envisioning myself doing the trick.
Yeah.
So I'm like there, like, you know, picturing it, and then I see myself doing it. So it's actually me doing it.
The trick, and
but
the other guy's
guy,
a picture, isn't he?
Yeah. They're using like the bag, wearing the same thing,
That's
like
crazy.
same shirt and all that, looking at me doing the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I wish that's fun. I mean, background work for like movies and stuff like that, TV shows. Is that what you're doing?
Time to time.
Time to time.
Sometimes I only do it if I like the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, I've done some that I don't even know of, but
Were you in the Street Dreams one, or was that the
mid 90s?
mid 90s? That's
Yeah,
one.
it was in mid 90s.
I remember when I saw you in there, we were all like, "That's bro."
Yeah, you can see me doing like a fakey half cab over a trash can at the courthouse. Like
Yeah.
they'll do a panning, and I remember I was just like skating. I was just skating, you know. I don't know how they were filming things. I ollied it. The other time, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try a half cab. I half cabbed it, and then the director was telling me like, oh, like, can you keep doing that? And I was like, all right, like that's cool. Like now I just got to keep half cabbing over the trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so rad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to let's we did touch it. Let's talk about sugar. How did you get on sugar?
I randomly sent footage to Marco for sugar.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was trying to get on like a while ago when I was living in Kansas, and the people at the shop, I don't know, they're being weird. Like I had a shop sponsor, and they wanted to like help me out, like to get on companies, but they also were like too focused on their son
Yeah.
who was writing for the shop. So it's like they were like kind of checking him first before they can actually do something for me or any of the other writers.
That sucks.
So
yeah, they're play favorites.
yeah, but I got on.
And the kid couldn't even kickflip. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. He's like, you're half right.
No, he was good.
Okay, I'm playing. I don't know the guy. So.
But I ended up getting writing for Utility at the time, and then I was getting hooked up with Gold Wheels and Lakai, like Flo, like through the shop, and was just trying to get a board sponsor. So I tried again to send footage to them, and this is after like that KC to LA video part just dropped. So it was like a homies video from like Kansas to Los Angeles.
That's so cool.
So it was just footage from both places, and I sent it to him, and he liked the clips, and they started hooking me up.
Started hooking you up boards.
Yeah.
Dope. And that fizzled out? What happened? The company kind of fizzled out, or?
Nah, I was supposed to go pro for them. I was supposed to go pro. It was kind of stressful on my part, because it was like I didn't think I deserved it.
Oh,
you know, it was one of those like, but like at that time, you know, with social media and everything, like it was going good. Like it was at a time where like it wasn't as big as now, like within like the reposts and those reels and stuff. But I was getting like on the barracks a lot, and you know, it was kind of, you know, because of the branding, I was always wearing the sugar shirt, so it was like getting a lot of showcase to it. And then we talked about designs and everything, and I was going to Tampa that year. That was the year I went to Tampa, and it just, I don't know, I didn't think I deserved it. I feel like I didn't put in my time and work that I felt like I needed to. I think I was just thinking too old school, like,
Right,
you know,
right,
like within
right.
skating, like, oh, I needed
Yeah.
parts, like, I need to do all this.
That's
But
true.
now, like-
there used to be like, oh, you get a magazine, you get in the magazines or something. Like there like maybe not certain steps, but there were things that
Yeah, like things you like almost like a little process.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like-
now, yeah, I think the day, not even a day of, like, before Tampa, I, like, got off, and I was just skating, yeah, I was just skating, like, shop boards. Like
Skateboards. Okay.
yeah. But, yeah, that's the reason why I got off. It was, like, it was just stressful. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't like, even though skateboarding is stressful in general, I just didn't want something that I enjoy to be, like, a job.
That makes sense.
You know, there's
Yeah.
people that live for that. You know, they want to be pro. I didn't think about ever trying to go pro. I like being good. You know,
Yeah.
I'll work my ass, like, sorry,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
work
you're
my
good.
my butt
You're
off
good.
to, like, be good. You know, at what I do, but I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I couldn't see myself being pro.
Yeah, because I mean, it does become a job afterwards, and then maybe they'll be like, okay, we need your footage by the end of the week. You're like,
Yeah, it gets like real demanding,
You're like,
and then you have
"No, it's just-
deadlines and all
yeah.
that stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. And
I
then
mean, I'm
you always. I mean, in general, you always want to, like, one up yourself and, you know, do better. But
but on your time.
mhm,
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah. But
All right.
that's how that went.
Okay. But that's cool that you got the opportunity, and I'm sure it was a good experience as well, skating for them. And I mean, how fun to skate the barracks and all that stuff. Well, now that we don't have the barracks anymore. But yeah, it's cool. Prata, anything else?
No, just something I thought I'd touch up on. Probably not too many people knew Brooks was out there being in the
work.
background or on TV. Next thing you know, he might be the next big superstar,
Nah.
TV superstar.
Let's get it. Yeah. All right. Any shout outs before we get out of here?
I like to thank my mom, my dad.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Two important people, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah.
None of us
they-
would be here without our parents.
You know, it takes two to tango and
Damn.
create a human
Brooks.
being.
Y'all got the visual out there? Two to tango.
Yeah, no, I like to thank them and, you know, you guys for letting me be here.
Yeah,
All
thank
my
you for coming down.
friends, my girl, relatives, just everybody. You know,
Yeah.
without skateboarding, I feel like, you know, I wouldn't be as open and wouldn't have met a lot of people. That's what I like about it. You know, as a skater, I feel like you get to do a lot more and see a lot more, you know, whether it's just you or, you know, with friends. Like, I don't know. It's something about skateboarding that opens you up to a whole new world and how you see things.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Shout out. It
Plus-
teaches you how to get back up when you fall. So
Yeah, I think a lot of things now, especially now, revolve around skateboarding. I feel like skateboarding is like a gateway to, like, whether it's art, music, fashion, like,
yeah.
there's a lot of branches within skateboarding.
Everything plugs into skateboarding at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to that. Shout out to all your sponsors as well. Shout out to everybody that's hooking you up out there.
Yeah, and then another thing, yeah, skateboarding is fun and everything, but, you know, have a plan B. If you're in school, stay in school, you know, work for something, because skateboarding is always going to be here, but you don't want to be stuck in that hole and then worry about things like, you know,
Yeah.
last minute.
Okay.
Just,
Good advice.
Yeah, just
Good advice. out
life
there.
advice.
Yes,
you
sir.
know?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout outs, Prota.
No, usual shout outs. Thanks, Brooks, for coming. Cool to finally get you on. I'm proud. Like you said, skateboarding, you know, opens a lot of doors for you. Got us to become friends. We had a lot of adventures. Taught me a lot. We learned a lot from each other.
Mhm.
Got to meet Skate Show through skating, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a trip, you know, direction it took us. Also, shout out to, you know, the new skate squad we got started, Off to Lunch. Trying to create that old school vibe video, bring back, like, you know, actually bringing out a skate video with parts and skits and everything. So shout out to those dudes. Everyone's working hard at it, putting in the work. That's pretty much it for me.
All right, and of course, shout out to Victor Brooks for coming down. Thank you very much for coming down and doing the show.
Anytime.
Really appreciate it. You've been requested a few times, so now everybody can relax. We got the guy on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully they enjoy it.
Yeah, they had a good time. Yeah. Of course, I gotta thank David Peralta for holding it down today. We're missing Listo, but he's having a family thing. So shout out to Listo out there. Shout out to everybody tuning in today. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit that like button, on notification bell, so you know when we're dropping an episode. If you or you know somebody that wants to be on the show, hit us up. Let us know on the Instagram. DM us at Where the Locals Sk8. I am OG Skate Show. Until next time. Peace out, everybody.